Well, it's good morning, my YouTube friends. It's Margaret again from Emmy's Orchids, and excuse the fan. That's the small fan, but it is quite noisy. And over here on this back wall, the Chysis limminghei has just opened, and you see there it's got another bud ready to burst. Now this is my first reblooming, and I've got it in this open tight basket, and then what happens, I water it and allow the excess water to drain off, so it doesn't actually stay continually wet. And there you'll see the Phalaenopsis japonica. That's just starting to fade now, but we can't complain. That's had a lovely few weeks of those lovely blooms. And if I go a little bit closer here, it'll allow me to focus. A bit too. There we go. Hold on. Why is it not focusing? See if I can bring it down. I'm quite careful as I move things about now because space is at a premium. So let's, there. And this is the Catasetum pileatum, yellow, was it giant yellow or yellow giant? Yellow giant. And I potted this up, and can you see the new little roots there that have started to emerge? So this is, now I don't need to disturb this at all. So I'm really thrilled about that. I just did that at the right time. So that can go back over there on that shelf now. And if I can gently manoeuvre you round. It's just, oh dear. Let's bring you back into normal focus. And here on this shelf I've brought the Phalaenopsis Sweet Memory Leodora. This is the bigger one, and these buds are extending, and there we go. And these are due to be watered today. Can you see? They're just in this scouring with the charcoal. I've elevated that Phalaenopsis pulcherrima over there, and so all these in this area, I'm going to have to keep my eye on them now because you can see the extent of the sun coming through, and it's getting quite warm in this area now, so I shall have to be careful. This is Laelia anceps, and that's already started to produce its new buds. And well, they're there, there's 3 of them, and they've started to awaken. That's one of those little Tolumias that I've mounted. And if we go across this top here, these are some of the Cattleyas. Oh, this is what I wanted to show you. This is the Tolumnia peach. And this one I got from Mark, and I wanted to check the roots, so I opened the pot, and the plant came in 2, so I've put each one in these little terracotta bonsai pots, and so these get watered every day, so they're a mount. And if I bring you around here, just hold that leaf back up, there's the other one, and they sit on this shelf here, and they're doing tremendously well. Well, everything at the moment, even that, can you see the roots down there? And this is the Cattleya Pink Diamond. All the Cattleyas are really responding to this extra warmth, and even the Vandas. I can't think which one it is now, but already the Vandas have started to send out their new this year's roots, and that one's doing well. That's the unusual Phalaenopsis, Neophonetia falcata times Phalaenopsis equestris, and this is the Galeopetalum, still doing fine, even though that was the one that I knocked off there, but the rest, that's the one that's upside down, and that got watered yesterday. So did the big Masdevallia Bomplondii. And there's another Masdevallia, and they quite like it up here because it's cooler. So I step down now, and this is the Tolumnia scandens, and that's sending a new growth out there. This gets watered every day, and so does this Phalaenopsis Finleyi, and there's that root, you see, finding that crevice down there. And this is the Jennifer Palomo, and that's now given me a second bloom. There, you see, there's the first one, there's the second one, and behind it there we have another one starting. These are due to be watered. This is the one behind, which is the Tetraspis C1 by LDS Bear King. And if we look down there, can you see? We've got a bud getting ready to pop open. I have to be careful today when I water these. Now you'll notice this Mickey Flora, which is doing very well. This is the only one that I've put moss round because it was used to moss, and I've kept it, even though there's some charcoal there, I've kept some moss. Now I do believe that these, they call them summer bloomers. These, I call them the soft-leafed Phalaenopsis. They do like the roots to stay a little bit moist. So what I might do, when we go into warmer days, I mean we've had some very cold days, I could just put some sphagnum moss just over the top here, so these top roots don't dehydrate. And see? And through there we've got little new developing buds. That's Phalaenopsis Jaffon Green Canary by Tetraspis C1. And this is the other one, the one that got the nibbled leaf. But look at that root. Look how that root's extending. And so I keep these watered well, but they are allowed to dry out. And if we go on this top shelf here, look at the roots there, and that's my Jarac Procativolia Jarac Green Star. Look at that, sending out roots, and you won't see it, I don't think, but that is the cluster of blooms on that Barkeria. Look at that. Still blooming. Absolutely gorgeous. I think I probably will today water the mounts as well. And we go up to there. That's the Zygopetalum, the species one, Mendelia. Sorry, it's not Mendelii, that was the Cattleya. It'll come to me. Mackay. There we go. And of course that's the little Stelis in that little open pot as well. So let's take you back down and bring you back out. And I've got another one to show you somewhere. Let's manoeuvre you around here. And just remembered, here we go. So this is Phalaenopsis Schilleriana silver leaf. And this is the one that didn't have any roots. Well, it has, it's just got that one. But look, there's that root that I said I was developing, and look how it's developed. That other root next to it. So in that short space of time, it's developed those two roots. And the phalaenopsis I've got up here, and all the other phalaenopsis that are put in these open basket types. Let's see if it'll refocus. They're doing tremendously well. And this is where I've put the others. There. I've moved the full spectrum wand into the middle of this top shelf. Because the light's penetrating through, and you'll see the direct sunlight here, but I want these ones on the top shelf to benefit while we're in this transition period of the lengthening days. And this one here, this is that big phalaenopsis, Phragmipedium. Let me just tell you, it's the big one. Grande. And look, can you see? Look. So I've had to put this cover back on, just to keep that newly emerging root from being affected from all this light. So everything's well, even the there's that other little blue. I put it in an egg cup with some water. So everything's doing well. Like I say, it's going to be a busy day today. I'm going to be doing the phalaenopsis, and I'm going to be doing these mounts. And the mounts are at last starting to show signs of growing their roots. See that one there? We've got a root that's just emerging at the back there, and that one that I showed you last week, that's now going to head down into the moss, and these will get watered. I mean, I've lost a couple more of these, but the ones that I've still got here seem to be okay. So like I say, it's just a short visit today. I've got the Pathiopedilums here, and I've got that Pathiopedilum here in the spag and bag method. Do you remember the one that kept growing on a stem? So I've bagged and spagged it, and hopefully in a few weeks' time I might be able to take it out of there. And look at this. I need to I need to clean some of these leaves. So everything's fine. Well, we're doing very well, and I'll take my leave of you and get started with the watering. So from me to you, take care. I'll finish on that blue. Bye-bye now.